Hey budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing $1,400. This is the largest cash stuffing I have had in maybe a year, guys. I am so excited. Before we start chatting, counting this money and putting it in our sinking funds, let me just say a quick hello and a welcome to anybody who is a new subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. If you are a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the budget fam. Thank you for continuing to support me here on YouTube. I'm gonna count this cash, make sure we have the $1,400 that I think we have. And while I'm counting this money, if you will go ahead and like this video, if you enjoy this kind of content, that really helps my channel and it lets me know that this is the kind of content that you want to see from me. 50, 100, 50, 200, 53, 54, 55, 56, 50, 700. Whoa, wait a second. I've already miscounted. 900, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. Okay, we got it. I missed a 10 the first time around. How are you guys doing on this beautiful week? It is late March already, guys. What happened to this year? We're already starting quarter two pretty soon. If you guys want to see any kind of planning videos from me for quarter two, let me know in the comments what you would like to see. This is primarily a cash budgeting channel, but y'all know I love organization, time blocks, all of the things. So new years, new quarters are the perfect excuse to do those kinds of things. This is so crooked. Hold on. Before we jump into this, guys, do you see my new ring? I do want to say a quick thank you to Jeulia Jewelry for sending me this ring. I hope it is coming through on the camera just how beautiful it is. I absolutely love it. Y'all know it was part of my quarter one goals to get myself a nice ring, affordable but nice. This was it. Jeulia was nice enough to send me this ring for free. They're not sponsoring this video, but they did give me the ring for free and they have hooked you guys up with a discount code if you want to go to the description of this video. Jeulia has some really cute jewelry. I want to say this was like a little over $100. It is Van Gogh Starry Night inspired and I didn't even realize it until I sat down to film that my cup holder, my crayon holder is obviously Starry Night inspired as well. So they have different little lines, like there is a Sea Life line, there is a Van Gogh line, they have a watch, I'll show you guys on the screen, but they have a watch that is also Starry Night, goes with this collection. I want that watch so bad. I want to say it's $190 currently, but follow the link below if you want to check them out. Thank you so much to Jeulia for sending me this ring. This was a goal of mine. I'm working on baby steps towards like self-care, getting things that I want for myself. So the fact that they wanted to send me this worked out perfectly. We are going to start with our sinking funds. This table is so shaky today, guys. I'm sorry. Typically it's the camera that I have to worry about being shaky. Right now, for whatever reason, my table has the shakes. Okay, we're going to start with our sinking funds. I do have a bills binder. We will be putting most of our money into the bills binder. So y'all don't worry about me. We will be putting a lot of money there, but I wanted to start with sinking funds because I don't know, it's just a little more fun for me. So why not? We're gonna put $90 towards insurance. I would like to pay my car insurance in bulk again, like 6 months at a time. Let's go ahead and add 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's add $90 towards insurance. This is definitely the largest cash stuffing that I've had in a very long time. So if you shopped the sale that I had recently, thank you for doing that over on Etsy. I am now working on my own website, guys. So please keep shopping on Etsy in the meantime, like if you want to, but I am starting to work on my own website. I would love to have international shipping with it. So it's a whole behind the scenes thing happening right now. If you are somebody who has been wanting to shop, but I don't ship international, let me know in the comments. Maybe if there's like a bunch of you, I will feel more inspired to like get on it quicker because I know a lot of you have asked me about shipping international. I don't do it on Etsy, but I do plan on doing it on the website. Insurance for the car, we now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 85, 185 towards insurance. We just paid for 6 months in February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I guess that's August. I will need to pay that again. Back to school, we are gonna color in several of these. Although I've been thinking about it, now y'all know I love to switch around my categories, but back to school, I don't feel like there is a ton that I'm excited to buy for the boys this year. Because they're homeschooled and because, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I started to say because they're homeschooled I don't need a lot, but I'm sure there will be some curriculum like wants that I have right beforehand, so maybe I need to keep stuffing this. We'll probably be adding some new categories pretty soon though, or we will be revamping and shuffling around some categories. I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but I'm just getting that itch to like reorganize, reprioritize, all of the redos. You guys know I like changing things up over here. I colored in a lot of backpacks. Let's see, 5. We're gonna add $6. We colored in the 6. We also colored in the 2, so let's add a couple here. And then we colored in the 18, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, there's probably better ways to do that, but I did not do it better ways. Story of my life. Okay, back to school now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. $51 towards back to school. How are you guys liking some of the other content on the channel? I'm very excited to bring back cash stuffings more consistently. Like next week, I already know we're going to be cash stuffing our YouTube check. So I am excited to bring some new content, but also wanting to get back to the roots of making sure I'm doing at least one cash stuffing a week and talking about budgeting more. Summer camps, we're going to add 55. This is the category I really need to be putting the most money into. I will say though that the more my kids and I have talked about what we want our summer to look like, we have scratched some of our more expensive summer camp options that we were picking, and we are setting more camping trips. We also want to do a trip to Great Wolf Lodge at the end of the summer for the boys' birthdays. So instead of putting such a focus on summer camps like we did last year, I think we're putting more money and more energy towards some more family trips. I find the value in both of them. They really love summer camps. I feel like myself and my oldest son have a fear of missing out of all of the things, so we prefer to overschedule, but I always feel the most fulfilled when we do family stuff. So I need to get better about balancing doing all the things like my son and I prefer to do versus really just focusing on some more family time, slowing things down, not going to all of the things. Did y'all hear my wrist pop? Summer camps, we added 55. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90. 50s always throw me. I'm just not destined to count today. 50, 100. Let's take this like a sloth. 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 35, 40. 340. Did I get that right? 340. So I recalculated. Basically my new summer goal for summer camps is 500. So if we're at 340, we are getting pretty close to where we need to be, because we do need to like hold the spot in those summer camps pretty soon. We will keep stuffing for a few more weeks, but then we will start pulling that money. Birthday money for the boys. Like I said, they really want to go to Great Wolf Lodge at the end of the summer. That is at least our current plans. So we're going to keep stuffing as if we need to, like we need to beef this up, right? We're going to add 22 today because summer camps is our next big priority. But right after that, the big priority is going to be a trip. I think though, I was thinking a fun way to do like, because okay, back up. I almost started a story in the middle. Let me back up for a second. We did a live recently and it was very successful, like the sales that came through the live. It was a ton of fun, but it was also just successful if we're talking about money sales wise, right? So it was very successful. I'm thinking about doing it again to launch a new product. If you guys like that idea, let me know. But also, I was thinking half of the money that we make in the next live, like whatever we make during the live itself, half of that money will not go towards a regular cash stuffing. It will go towards cash stuffing a vacation binder. What do you guys think about that? I just thought it would be fun so that if you purchase during the live, I don't want to incentivize you to purchase if you weren't going to purchase. But if you were going to purchase anyway and you purchase during the live, like you know that your money contributed towards a trip with my kids. Does that sound like fun to you guys? I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Okay, birthday, we added 22. We now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, $202 towards birthday for the boys or towards another Great Wolf Lodge trip. Or they've been talking about Legoland as well. So we will see what ends up happening, Legoland or Great Wolf Lodge. I feel like, I don't know that we have too many years left of like Legoland ages. If you've been to Legoland, let me know what was like the prime age for your kid. So like my boys are going on 7 and 9 this year. I know they're like growing up so quick, but I just feel like we don't have a ton of time left where they're still going to like Legoland. Whereas Great Wolf Lodge, I feel like you can be a bit older and they be like not too cool for it. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm really not sure. Penny challenge, we're gonna color in 2 of these spots. We're gonna color in the $8.12 and the $8.61. So that's 2 weeks of the penny challenge we're gonna knock out this week. So that would be 10, 15, 16, 17, no, I can't count. 10, 15, 16, 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay, and then I need 73 cents. Okay, 73 cents. We're gonna put in here, we're not gonna count all this cash, but we will count our bills. The penny challenge for me is going towards Christmas. I feel like penny challenge at the start of the year is a perfect one to start for Christmas, because by the end of the penny challenge, we are going to have a little over 700. Is that right? Or is it a little under 700? I can never remember. Either way, I know it's a good jumping point at least, if not more than enough for us to have for Christmas, just depending on how overboard I feel like going that year. Know what I mean? I'm not gonna count, like I said, the change in here just yet. We will go ahead and count the bills, see about how far we are. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, $78 towards the penny challenge. So I would suspect at this time we have about $80, $82, something like that. If you're doing a penny challenge this year, let me know how far you are. I started to do a second penny challenge and like speed up the process, but I just kind of fell off with it. It's not even in this cash stuffing. So maybe I will do that one soon. New clothes, we just have a couple more categories for my savings challenges, and then we'll move over to bills. If you're new to all of this, the savings challenges are just goals that come around once, maybe twice a year, and then my bills are things that come around monthly. So new clothes, this was supposed to be a new clothes for me. I am now saving for new clothes for my boys. I will say though, I am about to make a big trip. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm adding 9. I am about to make a trip around town, going to a couple of different thrift shops for my boys. If you'd like to see that video, let me know, but I think I'm just gonna make a short for it, like over on Instagram, and share the haul there. I haven't really thrifted my boys' clothes in a long time because it just takes some time, but I don't know, I feel like when I had way less money to play around with, I felt it was really fun to thrift shop. You know what I'm saying? So though I don't feel like I really have the time to go thrift shopping right now, like my time could, quote, better be spent elsewhere, I had fun while I was doing it. So I'm making it kind of like a me day. I'm gonna take off work a day that I don't have the boys and just go enjoy myself, traveling around to some different stores, see what I can find. I think it's gonna be fun. We'll see. We will see if it stresses me out and I feel like, oh, I should just be working, or if I still have fun with it. New clothes, we added 9. We have 50, 100, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $208 towards new clothes. I completely went on a tangent. The whole reason I was saying that is because if I can get my boys a bunch of summer clothes for say $100, $150 thrifted, then I can have some money left over to get myself some clothes. Because when I tend to buy my boys clothes brand new, like I can easily spend $300 on just them for a season. New clothes, I don't feel as inclined to get brand new as I do new shoes, and I actually went and got them all of the new shoes they should need for a while pretty recently. So I do buy shoes brand new for them. I don't feel the strong need to get brand new clothes for them because they ruin clothes immediately. Extra car payment, let's go ahead and add $20 here. As you guys can see, we should still have a lot of money to put towards bills. Just a couple categories here to go. So we're gonna add $20 towards extra car payment. I keep wanting to pull money to put into extra car payment, and the overwhelming majority of you guys were just like, don't worry about it, just leave it in case there's an emergency or something. Like, don't put all your money towards the car, like paying it off early. Just keep saving the money and decide what to do with it once you have more emergency money set away. I 1000% agree with you guys. So we're gonna keep saving. But when we have 500 here, we will put this money towards an extra car payment. We added 20, I sure hope. I think we did. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, $170 towards an extra car payment. And then last but not least in the savings challenges is the 100 envelope savings challenge. It occurred to me, because there are obviously 100 envelopes on here, it occurred to me I should be doing more than one of these per week if I want to finish it within the year. Well, it's just now occurring to me. So we're gonna have to start catching up on some numbers here because I would love to have this done this year. I've never been able to do it in 1 year, but here's to hoping this is the year. We're gonna mark off the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are also going to mark off the, oh, I also have the 3. So we're gonna mark off the 4 and the 3. We are also gonna mark off the 10 and then the 15. So for a little while, we need to really be coloring in several of these to catch up, and then maybe once we're caught up, we can start just making sure we mark off 2 of those per week. And this 100 envelope savings challenge is more what I would call like my emergency fund. I don't have a designated spot for this, but if we can color this in throughout the year, not pull the money, not need the money for anything else, by the end of the year, we will have $5,050, and perhaps, like I said, if we don't need it for something else, we could put this towards the car at the end of the year or whenever we finish coloring it in. 100 envelope, we now have 50, 100, 52, 53, 54, 420, 40, 55. Oh, y'all counting. Let's try this again. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50, 70, 95, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 53, $553. That is amazing. It's amazing how quickly this adds up, guys. I just started this at the start of the year, so that is incredible. I've never been able to finish the 100 envelope savings challenge all the way through. Here's to hoping this is the year that we do it. I'm excited. The bills binder, we're gonna be able to move through that so much quicker because there's just a couple of categories, though we are putting the majority of our money towards our bills this month because, guys, when is the last time you saw me put money into the bills? We are towards the end of the month. Ideally, we would be so much further on this binder, but we are just going to quickly put a bunch of money into it. And then next week, we're gonna have to like finish putting all of our money in it. I'm not even tracking it right now. If you don't know, this is in my Etsy shop. Everything you see in my videos is in my Etsy shop, but it's double-sided so you can kind of write down and track what's in there. I'm not doing that in this video. We have a lot to add though. Let's add $800 to rent because we only have $200. My rent every month is $1,400. So 50, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 600 and 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. And then what was already in there, 850, 950, 1,000. So we now have $1,000 towards our rent. Next week, we will have to put $400 in here because we will be paying the rent next week. Next category is our monthly bills. My monthly bills, meaning my electricity, my internet, the gas for the house, those kinds of things, total $400 per month-ish. That's just a rough estimate, but that's always my goal of what I need to save. We have 100 in here. We need to add another 200. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So we now have 300 towards bills, which means next week we will need to put another 100 in here to cover us for all of April. Whew, y'all, I had to think about like what the upcoming month is. April. All of this will cover our April categories. This isn't saving for this month. We're always 1 month ahead, as I like to say. Weekly money meeting for our gas for the car, our weekly spending, like if I want to go get the boys ice cream or something fun like that, and our groceries. My goal is to get ahead by $400 this month. So we're gonna go ahead and add 20, 40, 50, and then I think we're gonna be able to add the other 350 next week. We will see, but $50 for now in our weekly expenses for April. Healthcare, we're gonna skip that this month and just, you know, cross our fingers, hope for the best. Other category for me is for my car note. My car note is $400 every single month. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have 100 in here, and I think this is going to total 100. Let me see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'm off somewhere, guys. I am just off. If anyone caught... I put an extra 20 somewhere where it should not have gone. If anybody caught where that extra 20 ended up in the video, let me know. I get things wrong on this channel all of the time. It is okay. So for the car note, we now have 180. I was hoping to have 200, but that's okay. We will catch up next week on this as well because we have to. Hashtag adulting. Homeschool, also skipping. I don't think I'm gonna have any major expenses next month for homeschooling because I'm paid up through then, but next month we will need to pay into this because more classes will be coming around that I need to pay for. That is it for this cash stuffing. I had a lot of fun with this one. I don't know if it's because I've been away from cash stuffings for a little bit, but this was so much fun. We need to get back to weekly cash stuffings. If you like that idea, again, go ahead and like this video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, and it lets me know what kind of content you guys enjoy seeing. That is it for today's video. As always, I love you guys, I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.